first started drawing, I kept hearing all these popular artists talking about how they were going through art block, and it was very hard for them to keep focused and draw more. And at the time, I thought it was something that only skilled artists go through. But after 8 months of drawing for almost every day, I found myself getting a little burnt out and dealing with art block myself. And I could spend this entire video complaining about how it sucks, but that would just make this video suck. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you learn how to handle art block through my own experience. Now, I've learned the hard way that art block isn't a problem that you can just solve. It's more like something you just push through and work through. But that doesn't mean that you can't take a little break. And honestly, taking a break is the first thing that you should do. Now that you have all this newfound free time, I recommend spending it all on yourself. You could do things that make you happy, like reading your favorite book, watching your favorite movie, playing your favorite video game. Or if you have none of those things in mind, you could go for a walk. You don't have to be a complete shut-in like me to benefit from a walk. Feeling the sun on your skin and the air in your lungs is really refreshing. There is something about going outside and leaving your normal surroundings that really helps you clear your mind and think objectively. And while I was on this walk, I thought about different ways to prevent burnout in the future. And one of the things that I focused on was something that Rubber Ninja said on his Instagram story. And he said something like, "Don't let your ego get the better of you, because you're going to be drawing like a kid for a long time before you get better. So don't let that discourage you." And just thinking about that, I realized that I shouldn't be embarrassed about anything that I make, because it's very clear that I'm trying my best, and if I try hard enough, I will be better than my current best. So I think I'm going to share more doodles that I used to be embarrassed about sharing. And another thing I thought about was another way to prevent me from being discouraged. And I thought about how I always think, why can't I do this with my art? Or why can't I do that with my art? And I've realized that I shouldn't be thinking that way, and that I should really be thinking, how can I do this with my art? And try to support my own learning. One thing that was sort of hard for me to think about how to prevent burnout was for my videos, because I think even though my videos are a big part of what I do, because that's where my main audience is, they are kind of the thing that I hate making the most. And I was thinking of ways to make me like my content more. And I think maybe I should try doing narrative style videos. Sort of like my two most recent Evangelion videos, where I researched and tried to get an understanding of a topic, and I shared what I learned. I would do something like that, but maybe with a specific person or a specific topic or a specific style of drawing, and I would just learn about them, learn how they draw, learn that kind of stuff, and I would share it in a video. And I'm sure maybe not everyone wants that, so I think that would be an occasional thing that I would do. I'm not going to start making those videos anytime soon. I need to figure out the format first, but it's just something to think about for me. Like, how can I make my videos more enjoyable to make? So eventually you have to come back inside, and eventually you have to try drawing again. Because if you don't, that's called giving up, and I definitely don't recommend doing that. If you can't think of anything to draw, or you're not confident in your ability, you could try this exercise that I do. I basically just draw repeating shapes or patterns, and here I am drawing birds' wings with feathers. But you don't have to do anything specific. If you've been watching for a while and you've seen my doodling video, or you've seen my positive affirmations video, I think, I basically do this in those videos, but I don't have any plan or outline. I just draw random shapes, and if I ever find a pattern that I like to draw, then I just repeat that pattern over and over again. In this one I drew a bird's wing because I just wanted something specific to stick to, so it wouldn't take too much time, and I could have a start and finish that were definite instead of just filling up the entire page with scribbles. Sometimes in these videos, I can't think of anything to say. So for now, I want you to enjoy the pencil sounds. if drawing random shapes and repeating textures is not your thing, you can always just doodle and draw whatever you want. There is no wrong answer unless your answer is to draw nothing. Because doing nothing won't get you anywhere. As I said earlier, I would like to show more of my art that I am not very proud of or sort of embarrassed by. And I've been trying to learn anime recently. So here it is. Here is Shinji Ikari from Evangelion. Not very proud of this. Here is Asuka from Evangelion. Not at all proud of this. It's absolutely terrible. Here is Soya from Planet With, and I'm actually sort of proud of this. Well, the one at the top I'm proud of. And here's something that I'm actually pretty proud of. This is Yuta from Punchline, and I'm pretty proud of this drawing. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something from it. Good night.